Gary, thank you. She's endured tragedy in the loss of her husband and then faced deportation.
But tonight, a woman touted for her courage is telling her story in Washington, D.C. Sunayana Dumala's husband died in a shooting at Austin's Bar and Grill in Olathe. It has been labeled as a hate crime.
Now she's the special guest of Congressman Kevin Yoder at the State of the Union. And 41 Action News anchor Krista Dubill now joins us live from D.C. as she captures every moment of this trip. And Krista, I know it's been bittersweet. I know she described it as that earlier.
Yeah, she said bitter because the reason she's here is not a reason she'd like to be here, but sweet because she feels like her husband is living through her. He loved politics. He followed many of these members she met today, and she told them that when she met them. We followed along for her trip, and we sat with her tonight in the chamber as she heard the President's State of the Union. This has been her journey. Sunayana Dumala got on a plane in Kansas City headed for Washington, D.C., a guest of Congressman Kevin Yoder for the State of the Union.
All right, let's go.
Sunayana was part of a panel discussion on hate crimes.
We were all discussing different forms of hate and how it came us and how emotionally it's so tough to come out of it.
Before heading to Congressman Yoder's office, a documentary film crew capturing Sunayana's journey. Yoder arranged for Sunayana to meet politicians and tell her story. That's Congressman Tulsi Gabbard, a Democrat from Hawaii. She's joining Yoder to write a joint letter to congressional leaders about immigration reform. Then Kathy McMorris Rogers for the fourth highest ranking member in the House. They both heard Sunayana's story. Then it was on to Congressman Patrick McHenry, the chief deputy whip in the House.
Coming here and being able to share that story, it's painful, but that's my way of honoring Srinu.
Then a brief meeting with Speaker Paul Ryan. He said he remembered her and her story. From there, it was into the House chambers where the President of the United States delivered his State of the Union address. She'd hoped the message would be one of unity and positivity.
I'm hoping that the speech would be positive and it would be welcoming for everybody from all walks of life.
So we are here in the Capitol. Sunayana has just come off of the chamber floor. We've got Congressman Yoder who invited her to be here. You just heard the president speak. How do you feel?
I feel positive about it. In the very beginning, he said that we might all have our own differences, but we have to work in unity and harmony. That is welcoming. And he did address about immigration, and there is a need to fix a broken system. So that's very positive, too.
Okay. And did you hear what you wanted to hear tonight?
Yeah, I was pleased with the speech. I think the president talked tonight about the great American comeback. The economy is strong. Jobs are being created. People are making more money. There's more hope and opportunity in this country. And, you know, I don't always agree with everything the president says or does, but I think tonight he really showed his presidential skills, strong economy, getting ISIS on the run, reforming government. We've got some work to do, and he's laid out some of that roadmap: immigration reform, infrastructure investment. There's a lot of things on the agenda, but I thought tonight he spoke in a very presidential way to a lot of those bold initiatives.
You know, we had invited Congressman Emanuel Cleaver to come down. You guys, it's chaos here in the Capitol, as you might imagine, with security, and he's trying to get here to hopefully have his side. I did notice he didn't stand for parts and applaud at parts, so I'd be curious to get his account of this, and we'll continue to work to get that information from our other congressman on the other side of the state line who represents the Democrat there. But thank you for letting us spend the day with you. Our viewers have gotten to see your entire trip, so thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, and we'll continue our coverage here tomorrow morning. But for now, we're here live at the Capitol right after the State of the Union. Krista Dubill, 41 Action News.
Krista, that was just great insight. Thank you.